September 15th, 2016. Guys, you're looking at a video from a little over a year ago, August 30th, 2015. It's a Russian satellite re-entering over Hawaii. As it got down into that re-entry level where they start to disintegrate it, it put on a spectacular show. Check this out. Joshua Lambus of the Makeup Project, they recorded this. And the reason I'm doing it is because, remember a few months ago we did a video that China had said they had lost contact with this satellite called Tiangong-1, or they call it the Heavenly Palace. What happened today was we reached, as I was recording this section, it goes down to 2572 as far as altitude. A couple of days ago, it was 2.5 miles higher than that at low point in the orbit. The same way we're going to mark this. Notice the altitude in the right there. It's 225.8. Now, re-entry and trouble starts around 100 miles down to about 60 miles. And what happens at that point is all these solar panels and stuff like that that you see start pushing back and tearing off because of the friction and the gravity. Once that happens, it's like letting the sails down. You have no resistance at that point, guys, and this thing starts dropping faster and faster. But 2576, notice your altitude, and this thing orbits twice every 3 hours, guys, 92 minutes. Now, notice your satellite period. That's one of the things in this white column on the right, all the way at the bottom, right above the blue 10-day prediction mark. When I did the first video, the satellite orbit period was 93 minutes. I've got a screenshot of that. And you're dealing with, if you look at your speed at 4.7 miles per second, that knocked out about probably 268, 270 miles off the total orbit. It's not that much when you think about how long the orbit is or how many miles it is, guys. But it has dropped from 93 to 92 minutes in the time it takes it to go all the way around the Earth. Now, right here is where it bottoms this afternoon, 225.72. Now, guys, I recorded this the last time on 911 a few days ago. So we've got 4 days, and we've got a difference in low point altitude of about 2.5 miles. Notice 225.72 September 15th this afternoon, and your satellite period at 92 minutes. That's the orbital time around the planet. It's pretty fast. So when every minute you knock off and you're dealing with miles per second, you can take that and multiply it by 60. But again, 225.73. See, it's starting to rise, and you'll notice it if you start watching it. It will slow down near the high point and come in to the highest point and start holding that number. Same way with the low point. Now let's go back. I know the date's hard to see. I didn't mean to cut it off, but this was 9/11/2016. Altitude low point 228.3. You're at 92 minutes. Still 4.78 seconds. You'll see that speed as it's reaching its high point drop to 4.77 miles per second sometimes. But again, 4 days ago, bottom, you're at 228.3. Today at 225.7. So 2.5 miles. Again, re-entry point where you're in trouble is set up on these charts. Again, you start stripping away the solar panels on the top left. Then it all speeds up and starts breaking apart. But the atmospheric entry occurs above the Kármán line at altitude of more than 62 miles above the surface, 100 kilometers. While they're talking about the different atmospheric pressures, atmospheric reentry at Venus is 155 miles, just the difference in the thickness of the atmosphere. But again, July 11th, low point 229.2. And at that point, I was concerned that this thing was possibly still under control, but just we were being told that. But now I start to see more of a rapid drop, guys. We're watching it. This link is on our website, bpearthwatch.com. One of the top links, I think maybe the second one in the major column on the left of the page. Just look up Tiangong-1 tracker. Heads up, be safe.